Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, it's your pontiff, ArchieLuxury, on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review 21QB98. Very quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. And this here is about the Omega Casino Royale watch. Hi Arch, I sent you a note with a PayPal and wanted to make sure you got it. So I'm also emailing you. I have a used watch purchasing question. For many years, Casino Royale with Daniel Craig has been my favorite Bond movie. And recently, I've had the idea of getting the blue Omega diver he wears it. I've browsed around the major used sites and eBay and have seen it pop up from time to time. The Omega Seamaster 300 meter coaxial reference 220.80.00, usually in the upper 4,000 range, often without box or papers. My question is, am I going about this the right way? Do you think that's about what I can expect to pay for this 2006 Omega? Also, do you know if the 300 meter models for the subsequent few years are pretty much the same? If that's the case, and they cost substantially less now, I would consider getting one of them instead. Basically, I want to find a 300 meter that is exactly the same or close enough to the Casino Royale watch and not pay more than I have to, preferably with original box on papers. And want your thoughts. Okay, thanks and keep up the good work, Kyle. So he wants a Bond. Now this is a very interesting thing. So first thing I would do, I tell you what I would do is I would type into your Google. This is where, so the Seamaster 300, so that's what I'd be searching, Omega Seamaster 300, and I'd put in Casino Royale. You've got to find it the right way there. Now, I've got to be honest with you, many of the Bond watches, many movies that the Bond watches, they had special commemorative editions. Omega did a lot of advertising with the movies. Now what they did was often they would do joint advertising. So Omega would promote the movie with the watch, and the Bond franchise would promote the Omega. You scratch my back, I will scratch your back. So it's a bit of a, that's how it's basically, it went there. Now, I gotta tell you, as far as these watches go there, I've always found the Bond watches to be a little bit on the cheesy side. That's what I must confess. Having a look, just jumping on there now, what can we see there? I would say, you know, there's a great, your first port of call in my case would be Chrono 24. Now, Chrono 24 is a great marketplace which allows you to search. That's probably the biggest kind of library of these things. I would also keep an eye on Fleabay, and I ideally, these are not that rare. They're not that rare. I gotta tell you, they're very similar to a number. So if we just typed in, I'm just going to call this up as we're doing this now, Omega Seamaster, and if we put in Casino Royale, there we go. So the thing is, I've got to tell you this, there's a number of pieces that have been used there. Now, the thing is, the Casino Royale, now we've got a bit of confusion here, because if we type in Omega Seamaster Casino Royale, it's actually a Planet Ocean. There's a Planet Ocean. Now, the Casino Royale is a special version of this watch, and it's got, I think it's cheesy, 007 on the second hand. And I kind of felt that was a bit cheesy. Interestingly enough, the reference number is 2907.50.91, so that's a different watch. I think you'll find that's the Casino Royale watch itself there. Now, Casino Royale, when did that come out? I think you will find, let me just double check that. Just tell you, the Casino Royale movie itself there, that came out in 2006, and it was a remake of the 1967 movie, Okie Dokie Luculus. Now, if we go Planet Ocean Seamaster, if we type the 220.80.00, that there is the Omega. That's the classic 300 meter. Yeah, I've got to be totally honest with you. The Casino Royale watch I thought was the Planet Ocean. Well, I'm not a Bond expert. But okay, so you want one of these Seamaster 300s. There. The Casino Royale watch I thought was the Planet Ocean. Okay, so let's just clarify that, because that was the special Casino Royale watch. So, okay. So what you're saying is you wanted for many years the Casino Royale. I've had the idea of getting the blue Omega he wears in it. Okay, I've noticed. Around the used sites in eBay, you see it popping up. Okay, so personally, I like the non-James Bond versions of these. Now, the only thing is, I've got to tell you this. What would I do? So, it depends where you are. I take it you're in America. I would basically, to get a good Omega at a fair price, there's a number of things you could do. You could go to a pre-owned dealer and say, hey, I'm looking for one of these. David SW does do requests. David SW is somebody I highly recommend. I would say to you, you're best to find a dealer. The other thing is to jump onto Chrono 24 and find a dealer who is in your country, if not your state. That would be the preference. Now, I think you've got to work out which one do you want. That reference, the Casino Royale watch, in my understanding, was the Planet Ocean. So, I'm just going to type in Omega. See, this is what confuses me. I think you've confused it. I think you may have confused that. Omega Casino Royale. Okay, let's see what this brings up here. Limited edition. The Omega Casino Royale. Oh, okay. It also brings up Omega, the blue one. Let's just have a look at this here. This is the... I'm just doing a research for you as we speak. The perfect watch. No Time to Die. Actually, I really love the No Time to Die. That's gorgeous on the shark mesh. The Inspector. Actually, I like that one. That's a gorgeous one. I'll put a link down below there. The Skyfall movie. Quantum of Solace. Because see, oh, he did. He had the coaxial chronometer 41mm and the Planet Ocean. He had both. Well, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. The 300 meter. Okie dokie. So that's just the standard. Okay, so that what's there was the standard non-bond issue one. Okay, okay. So I would basically, if you search that model number on Chrono 24, okay, no, it's okay. Just double checking. We've got to do our research. We want to do our research. So Omega, if we search for that number, let's have a look at what they are coming up at. Let's have a look. Just going to have a look here, see what these come up. What's the, we can search by price, and they start about, I'll put that into US smackaroonies. I had that in Australian, just changing it now. It's always in the wrong currency when you do these vids. So it's about 3.5, it's in Ukraine. We don't want to buy one from Ukraine. You want to buy one from a dealer where you are. Geez, they don't have, they got 5 of them? My God. My God. I would say they're not that rare. That's not that rare. It's not that rare. Is there any on Fleabay? I'd prefer not to deal with Fleabay. They do have that checking service available now. Just checking Fleabay. Okay. They've got an auction for one. I would say myself, I'd prefer to hunt around. Basically, I want to find and not pay more than I have to. See, these are a luxury thing. They're not going to be super cheap. I think you're better off to go to a dealer you trust. That's what I would do. I'd be going to a dealer I trust, more so than I don't want to pay more than I have to. I don't quite think that's quite the right way to go about it. Now, as you're saying there, do you think that's what I can expect? Also, do you know if the 300 meters for subsequent years are pretty much the same? That same reference number, they are basically the same. Yes. I don't think it makes, are they going to cost substantially less? Not really, no. Not really. So I think you might be the best way to approach this. I'd be jumping on Chrono. I'd be getting in touch with a dealer, and they're not that scarce. They're not that scarce of a watch. But the Casino, okay, you like, that's the one. See, I don't think it wasn't a special edition for Casino. The special edition for Casino Royale was the Planet Ocean. That's the one they had the special edition. So I would, my best port of call would be, I'll link that article down below there. I would be wanting to use a good dealer I can trust. I think that's the most important thing. Trust. If this is one of your first watches, I wouldn't be just jumping out there. I want the cheapest one I can get. That's kind of the wrong way to solve this problem. I'd be wanting trust. I want a dealer I can trust. So I'd probably find a dealer, and then you could ring a few dealers and say, hey, I'm looking for one of these. They come up. They're not super, super rare. You just got to be ready to pounce when the right one comes up. The other option is you could jump onto Joma Shop. Joma Shop itself there, they get a lot of watches, end of run sort of things. They kind of, I like Joma Shop. Joma Shop is not terrible. They don't always give you the warranty papers. That's the thing with Joma Shop. They don't always give you the cards, but that's not a huge hindrance. It's not a huge disaster. So I'd give that a shot. I think that's okay. I don't see that as being a problem. I really don't see that as being a problem. Joma Shop has a good... I'm trying to do something here and the damn thing does something to annoy you. Let me just have a look. Just searching, and this they do. Joma Shop actually has, if you search that reference number, the watch comes up, and they want 41.47, which I don't think is terrible. That's not a terrible price. It tells you all about it. Uses the ETA 2892. Yep, that's a great movement. It's a good workhorse movement. It's 41 mil. Look, I'd probably say go Joma Shop. That's what I would do if you really want that model, which sounds like you do. I'd probably go Joma Shop. You're in America. I'd go Joma Shop. Yes, I would go Joma Shop. So, yeah, that's where I'd go and have a look. Go and have a look. That's apparently new, pre-owned. It's pre-owned shit, but it looks actually pretty damn good. It looks nice. The price is it's actually quite reasonable. It's not really my big cup of tea, that model there. They're a bit pedestrian. I love my Speedies, but if you want the Seamaster, you've got to go for the Seamaster. You've got to go for the watch that sings to you. If you really want that one, that's the one to go for. I'd go to Joma Shop. That's where I'd go. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Okay, guys, that's today's question. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments below. And remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need some paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. Okay, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. Get a paid review done. Help us out. See you later. Hey guys, check out one of my best friends, Jamie Opulence, on YouTube. Just go to Jamie Opulence on YouTube. A fantastic channel from my good friend Jamie. Check it out, guys. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to introduce a new service to you. ValueYourWatch.com. Proud supporters of ArchieLuxury. No seller's fees, no buyer's fees. That's right, guys. This is a trading platform to buy or sell watches. You can start selling for free. That's right. We advertise for our paying subscribers on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's a global platform. That's right, guys. Get $50 off the annual subscription by applying the coupon Archie when you check in there. But guys, you can try this for free straight away. Guys, you can start listing watches. ValueYourWatch.com. Give it a try and tell me what you guys think of that.
All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Patek's came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.